Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Charles Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden. You're here with Raymond Lefebvre, otherwise known as DraxxKraven. We just had a tea break and his voice feels great. There's a note here. Maybe somebody dropped it. Let's take a look at it. Dear genies, I think we should try to be as racist as possible to the Durgars. Oh, sorry. This must be a Square Enix Goya employee. If we can, let us try to take away their civil rights, such as the right to wear gem-encrusted amulets and the right to eat anything but vitamin C. Sincerely, Muhammad Genie Bane, chief of all genies combined. This certainly is concerning. It looks like a genie might have dropped it. If this is real, it implies the existence of a conspiracy that goes beyond the realm of Square Enix Goya. I think we'd better get to the bottom of this and find out what's really going on in the Chup mines. Oh god, what the hell? Alright, deeper we go. Cuchulainn Dwarf Malice. Halt! Friend or foe? Friend. Aye, I could tell from the compassion in your voice that you're no foe. Even if you told me you were a foe, I wouldn't believe you. I may be a Durgar, my friend, but I'm not gullible. I used to be the strongest Durgar in all these Chup mines. They called me the bastard on muscles, and that's just what I was. I could lift two Durgars over my head at the same time and punch through both friend and foe. But then I went blind. My muscles atrophied and I could do nothing but knit patriotic quilts to keep myself warm. But now that the genies have outlawed all patriotic quilts, I can't even do the one thing I have left. Grishtum, our ghastly Durgar deity. Bless this land and people and give me the courage to continue without my patriotic quilts. Oh god, alright, patriotic quilts, very important. Jamal Bloodguzzle. No! We demand the right to rubies and gemstones. Gilded treasure is a part of the Durgar heritage. That's something you can't take away from us. Glittering goblets and chalices are one thing, but rubies and gemstones are unforgivable. I'm sorry, but studies have proven that rubies and gemstones promote laziness in the workplace and minimize efficiency. Square Enix Goya wants to ensure maximum efficiency and quality in the mining of all chups. That's ridiculous! Rubies and gemstones are the essence of Durgars! A Durgar without a dazzling ruby is like a genie without a lamp! That was uncalled for. What's going on here? We're discussing the terms of the Durgar's return to work from the strike. You're Charles Barkley, aren't you? Now look, I don't want to get involved in none of this malarkey. I've got nothing to do with magic lamps or gemstones. Wait, I think we need an input of a third party on this issue. Someone who's already an established member of the community. What are you implying, Chief Bloodguzzle? That because Charles Barkley is a third party that represents the interests of neither of us, he would be able to more effectively negotiate the terms for our return to work at the Chup mines. Look, I don't want anything to do with... Dad, this is your chance to do something really good for the world. You have the chance to make someone's life better. You got the chance to give back to the dwarves what they've all given to you. You have the chance to serve your country and Square Enix Goya. Dad, I believe in you. I know deep down you know what's right and what to do. Will you do it? Will you mediate the declaration of Durgar rights? I will. I'll do this. Fine, I'll do it, but I want you to know that I don't give a damn either way what happens. That's noble of you to agree to help us, Charles Barkley. You're truly a man of character. I'm no role model. The format for the Declaration of Durgar Rights is simple. You'll be asked a question, and you'll be presented a series of answers. Choose the answer you most agree with. Some of the answers will favor one party over the other, while others will be compromises. I'm not asking you to favor us, Durgars, Charles Barkley, but please, consider each question carefully. Are you ready to write the Declaration of Durgar Rights? As ready as I'll ever be, I guess. What is your opinion of sludge elves? Oh, shit. If you went further on down the path, one guy, there's a guy that has a bestiary with a whole bunch of information. One of the things in it is sludge elves. And it also includes the genie and Durgar attitudes towards sludge elves. Unfortunately, I missed out on this information. So I'm going to go true neutral to all sludge elves, because I don't have the proper information. That brings them both closer together. How do you feel about the current sewer crisis? I'm not anti-sewers. Pro-sewers, probably a little too Durgar, not enough genie, but we cannot deny that all sewers have a purpose. There are dire Durgar among you, and they need a refreshing rest in these sewers. What would be the primary diet of all Duragars? Oats, figs, vitamin C. I gotta give them their Dunkaroos, man. They really need those Dunkaroos. That being said, remove the ban on bubbling tinctures and elixirs. I'm gonna have to unban tinctures, but not elixirs. You gotta meet me halfway. Remove all gypsy hexes from axes. Not too many enchantments. Sent on Duragars with patriotic quilts. God bless this land, not quilts. They keep us warm. How many hexes can be placed on each Duragar? Only gypsy hexes, lava enchantments. I'm gonna have to give this one to the genies, guys. Like, at least a little bit towards the genies. Gotta put some lava enchantments on you Duragars to keep you guys at work. What's the maximum ratio of gilded chalices to rubies? No chalices permitted? That's anti-Duragar, and I don't support it. That being said, I think 1 chalice per 5 rubies is a fair deal. You know, that's a good rubies to chalice ratio. Not too many rubies. Not enough rubies. It's good pile of rubies. How many caverns is each Duragar allowed to spelunk? 10 caverns, 10 donjons. They must stop when they find go. What? Fantasy caverns are verboten. I think if I go with fantasy caverns are verboten, that will push the genie hand forward and create absolute equilibrium. The hands have met. These propositions, they benefit nobody. Perhaps it is better this way. Neither genie nor Duragar holds the upper hand. Perhaps this is true equality. Charles Barkley, though I struggle to see the wisdom in your decisions, I trust that someday I shall. You've done more to set us back than help us, Charles Barkley. You've made a dangerous enemy today. Do not forget that. Although I can't say I'm pleased, Barkley, I do believe that today was a step forward in the Duragar's quest for civil rights. Someday, my friend, we will be able to hoard troves of gemstones as we did once, but until that day, we must keep fighting. I am disappointed that your actions did not benefit the genies as much as they could have. You have set us back dozens, if not baker's dozens, of genie years. Still, the damage done was not as bad as it could have been. Huh. I guess there's no true benefit to striking the middle ground. I'd have been better off giving the genies the Duragar the better end of the deal. Fuck. Yeah, if you help out the Duragar a lot, they'll give you a piece of armor known as the Shrekmono, the ultimate piece of defensive gear. I've traveled many lands in my attempt to compile a comprehensive guide to all creatures that go bump in the night. Perhaps you could call it a bestiary. Whatever you call it, my knowledge extends far beyond that of most mortals. Perhaps you would choose to partake of it. Duragars, evil black dwarfs that live primarily in underground caverns. Sludge elves, driders, asexual subterranean offspring of dark elves, and spiders. Ghasts, bugbears, what? Doppelgangers, blue dragonkin, red dragonkin, and gold dragonkin. They are skilled in all forms of acrobatics. I can only hope that my knowledge has aided you in some form or another. It is my goal to make mainstream the information I have given you. Also, I have a PhD in anime. Thank you, Animator. Say the ghost of this Celtic space warlord hunts Cuchulainn's tomb, and his horde of Banshee minions torture anyone who enters. Not that I'm an authority on Cuchulainn or anything. I make a habit of not entering dungeons. Oh! Dungeon. How the fuck did I not notice that? Alright. The post-cyber-apocalypse has dealt hard times for just about everyone, and you look to be no exception. The least I can do is offer you a place by the fire. Why don't you sit down and rest a while? I'd like that. Thank you. You're heading to Cuchulainn's tomb, aren't you? Yeah, we're looking for some manufactured gemicite. Cuchulainn's tomb is just north of here. It's a dangerous place, and every once in a while we hear wails and moans coming from it. We try to stay away from it, but if you absolutely have to go, I talked to Bert here before you leave to stock up on supplies. Alright, thanks a lot. You be careful. Don't end up like one of those Banshees. Not many people come here. You on the run? We're looking for Cuchulainn's tomb. You know where it is? It's in the building at the back of the parking lot. You're not thinking of going in unprepared, are you? Better stock up. Alright, what do we got? Wow, this Egyptian gun is better than the final gun? I don't believe that. Give me a second. Let me make sure. Oh, he's still got the ZX Zaubertech. Yeah, the final gun is way better than this Egyptian gun. Some dwarf muscle. No, I don't have that. Huh. Zaubermancer garb. Get that guard up. Yeah, the Egyptian gun is actually almost as good as the final gun, but that brain's really important and useful. That little sweatband. Yeah, funny. I'm gonna put that on Cyberdwarf actually. His brain is critically low and it makes him susceptible to magical attacks. What else we got though? Cyber gauntlets. Beep boop, son. Has a digital readout. So protects your hands. I'm gonna put it on Barkley. Because who can't use more strength? I promised earlier to divulge upon you the name of my favorite VidCon, but I have a treat. Not only will I give you the name, but I will give you a tantalizing summary to entice you to try it. Though you will no doubt need to brush up on your kanji before playing, as the VidCon's subtle yet flavorful use of Japanese idiosyncrasies can only be grasped in their entirety by those with sound mastery of Japanese. The VidCon, as many of you may have guessed, is the absolutely stunning RPG dating sim Angelique Tenku no Chikonka, one of the first games to pioneer the moe aesthetic. It flawlessly merges a powerful and compelling RPG story and system with an incredibly advanced and realistic dating sim that is 16, that's right, 16 dateable characters. Though it is not generally my nature to develop crushes, I must admit to feeling the palpitations of love's caress once or twice while dating, as the characters are very beautifully drawn in the anime style. Add absolutely enchanting music with incredibly lush and colorful graphics, and you've got the perfect recipe for the best game ever made. Thanks. I think. Not quite certain. Cuchulainn's tomb. This is Cuchulainn's tomb. Barkley, are you aware of the tale of Cuchulainn? Not really, should I be? Yes, Barkley. You should be very aware of his story. It began long ago, long before the cyberpocalypse. Cuchulainn was a Celtic space warlord with crimes too unbearable to even mention. What did he do, Cyberdwarf? What he did was too gruesome, too terrible to tell. I'm sure that someday, Hoops, you will know what he did, but his crimes are not important now. What is important is that Cuchulainn was able to seal Cuchulainn's power away and prevent him from ever causing harm again. However, as millennia passed, the power of the seal eroded, and Cuchulainn was once again able to extend his darkened tendrils into the world. Granted, he's still sealed, but some of his power is leaked through to our dimension. What does this all mean, Cyberdwarf? Is Cuchulainn coming back or what? I don't get it. Cuchulainn has the ability to show a man what he most desires, Barkley. It means that if you see what it is you want most inside this tomb, do not touch it. Touching it will break the seal forever and release Cuchulainn back into the world. I'll remember that. We better get through, though. That Jamicide isn't going to get itself. Oh, shit, rats! Oh, we're back to whistles and slam phantoms. Aight. Then we gotta get rid of the Slam Phantom because he's a healer. Had more bullets than I remembered. Aren't they resistant to brain-based attacks? Not as resistant as they might want to be. Damn it, Barkley. Punch the shit out of this whistle. Punch the fuck out of it. Alright, and that's a level up for everyone. Oh, what? That should have been a level up. No, that should have been... Did I? Well, it's 38 experience points to level up. Let's see what happens. A Bane She. Okay, bad target. We'll have to go for the Slam Spectre. Okay, worst target. Let's give it to the Banshee. I don't know what she's capable of, but quite frankly, I don't want to know. Get dunked, ball brain. Get dunked. Dunked. Get out of here, Mecha Gatorade. Nobody likes you. Nice. I actually kind of want to see what the Banshee is capable of. These outmoded attacks are no match for our new leveled up power. Does the Banshee do anything? I'm not gonna sit around to find out. I gave her a chance. Okay, we are leveling up. Okay, that's a thing that's happening. What's in this treasure chest? 5 B-ball juices, 1 pump. Get the pumps! What's this? There's a statue of the dreaded Banshee hoops. Cuchulainn's legion of undead singing minions. They're considered by many to be the ultimate spook. Not spooked, not one bit. You'll be singing a different tune when you see one face to face. You're bugging, Cyberdwarf. I don't know why, but you're bugging Cyberdwarf. That's an awesome phrase. I really liked it. Alright, let's get rid of these Dreadrefs before they perform Dreadref shenanigans. These creatures seem way tougher than the ones we faced in the B-Ball ruins. I'm wondering if they've gotten a buff. Oh, fuck! Knife boot face gash! You picked a bad target. You picked a good target. I mean, relatively speaking. Ow. If you could just destroy the Slam Phantom, that'd be great. Just throw in one last punch there. I'm not too worried about the Zomballer. They were always pretty ineffective. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That all worked out. Fill them full of holes. Ah, god damn it. Fucking Dreadref chicanery. Nothing like an enemy who calls for help, right? Just punch him. Just punch him. Worse yet, they can like just keep this chain going. Oops. Wrong attack. Sweet. Balthios appears to be a little behind the curve. 5 chicken dew? Shit, Cuchulainn's tomb must not be fucking around. God damn, this place is filled to the brim with treasure. It's everywhere. Oh, and it seems like most of it's caught behind invisible walls. Not invisible walls, but just places I can't get to. 1,000 Neo Shekels. You know what they say, the treasure that's easy to get, generally not worth getting. I mean, like, Neo Shekels are useful and all, but there's always more of those. Looks like you pressed the crystal in, Dad. I think this crystal may have something to do with unlocking the door we saw earlier. What kind of madman would do that? There's gotta be a key laying around here somewhere. Doesn't make any sense why someone would use crystals to unlock a door. This is no ordinary man we're dealing with, Barkley. Cuchulainn has been known to make dangerous donjon caverns with complex mechanics to drive those who wander them insane. They didn't call him a crazed space warlord for no reason. That's for certain. In any event, we are now within the depths of Cuchulainn's tomb, and that's where I'm going to cut it. When we come back, we'll solve the terrible conundrums and mysteries of this awful place. But until then, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to continue the adventure, please hit subscribe. And if you think that what I do is really keen, you can send me a couple bucks monthly on Patreon, and I can use that money to do fantastic, amazing things, like make more videos, start streaming, hire an artist to make cool shit, and do the coolest thing of all, pay him a rent. But until then, hope you all have a wonderful evening. Good night, everyone.